What's up, my friends? How you doing? We are here today for some Modern Horizons 3 action and the start of a new quest as well. But first things first, I gotta share the live stream link in the Discord and we gotta do our hellos. And we shall proceed from there. Alright, let's see here. All right, there we go. That's good. Switch this up. All right, so what's up? Error, Al, Bob, Kentucky, Millmaster, Juglum, James, Felonious T, Howie, Yamagoro, Eng, Some, Sandwich, Fisher, Jojo, Ashmead, Superbacker, Jack, Ollie, Hot Dice. Who else is in here? Shelton, Hurst, Zircon, Noob, Still, Doomblade, Thompson, Patrick, Brad. I think that I said hello to everybody. As close as I could. Whatever. Hello to everybody. How you guys doing? Hope life is treating you well. What up, Eric? So yeah, no, I don't think I missed anybody's names. Nope. Hot Dice is right, Ashmead. If you like the intro song for the stream, it's literally uploaded on this channel. It's called A Master and a Guide. So there is that. Now, before we start with the Plinko action, we gotta start. I've got a brand new quest. I got a brand new quest that we're starting tonight, and we're gonna start it off right. It's time for Throat Quest 2024. All right. So that's that's the new intro. That's the new intro for the quest, all right? So, Throat Quest is the quest for something to quench my throat now that I'm not having the root beer and whatnot, right? So today I went out and got some President's Choice lemonade. It was on sale, but apparently there was a better sale. So I could have got a better deal, but either way, gotta shake it up. Wait, what's this? What's this? Ashmead. Okay, you're prepaying for 2 drops. You got it, buddy. You got it, son. We'll do it up. Gotta shake that sediment up. Gotta spank it a bit. For the first installment of Throat Quest. Oh, it's so dumb. I love it. All right, hold on. Juglum, we're the Chug-a-lug chums. Hold on. Actually, now that I've broken the seal, it's going to move around a little bit better. You get that more satisfying shake. Yeah. All right. Oh, man, I'm getting old. I feel like that made me a little bit dizzy. James, what works out best for me money-wise in terms of super chats? Doing it via PayPal definitely beats doing it via YouTube, but I'm happy any way people choose to do it. So, however you want to, but I get a bigger portion of it through PayPal for sure. Okay, we have what's the term? Decanted ID. I have been drinking water, but that I need something else too, man. Just water is boring. If all I'm going to drink water, if all I'm going to do is drink water, I may as well go drink an ocean and never come back up, right? Okay, so there we go. We got actually the ingredient list on it is super short. It's just water, cane sugar, lemon juice, and natural flavor. Although you'd think that the natural flavor would come from the lemon juice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, hold on. All right. A little bit of sipping. Not too bad. Hold on, let me get it. Let me get a big chug. A big chug for me. I got issues with my throat that we're looking into. Like the doctor sending me to a specialist and all this kind of crap. So I got something going on with my stomach and my throat and whatever, which is part of the reason that I've given up on the pop. But it does make it more challenging sometimes. I can't like swallow massive amounts of beverage anymore. It doesn't work very well. Doesn't go very well. So I'm not happy about it. In all honesty, it's mildly embarrassing. It's not something that I enjoy talking about. Like when I go out to eat with people, I have to explain to them what's up in advance, or they will look at me with concern during the meal going, "Are you okay?" So there's that. We're working on it. We're working on it. So, yeah. So it does affect my ability to drink. It's part of what's leading to this question. Overall, though, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. Bo Falcon with the link to the song. Nice, buddy. I went to your liked videos that had the link and it was gone, so I had to find it again and put it back on your liked videos. All right. Shelly says, begin the board. I will speed soon destroyed. That's probably true. That's probably true. All right. Well, we're going to be doing some Plinko drops. Ashmead, you got to choose 2 slots, son. Is eating still all good for me? Actually, the eating can be a challenge. That's actually the bigger issue that I have to explain to people. Like, I've been on medication for the last 2 months, and I apparently had an ulcer. So it looks like that should have cleared up. We'll see. Why is this so blurry, bro? Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. So yeah, the doctor suspected I had an ulcer, and he gave me some medication to help resolve that, and it looks like it has. But depending on the severity of what's going on, it makes the food feel like it's just stuck in my throat, and after a while of being stuck there, it just triggers my body's "we're gonna puke now" mechanism, and so it's really obnoxious to deal with. So it's really not something that I'm very happy about at all. In fact, sometimes it makes me miserable. But whatever, we're working on it. Today is my first day not being on any medication, so I guess in the back of my mind, there's that little concern that it's just gonna rise up to get me. But what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? I've been dealing with it for what feels like forever because I was stupid and didn't actively pursue the whole thing with the doctor. So that's on me. That's on me. Ashmead, you know as well as I do that when you do the combo, that you don't get to do the combo and the Lord of the Board. So let Shelly have his special little slot here. Ashmead, what? You got a ball bag issue that's so bad you can barely walk? Well, I guess I'm doing better than you, but guess what? Still Shelly's Lord on the Board instead of you. All right, 2 and 4. Let's do some droppage. Let's open some packs. You know what? We can do a dual drop. Let's go for that. Let's drop it in 2 spots. Bam, bam. Let's go. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Look at it. It's stuck. It's literally stuck to the board. There's no peg below it. What kind of witchcraft is... Oh. What? That was crazy. Is there something on this chip? How did that happen? Yeah, but, okay. Well, that's not an official drop. This was, though. Okay, so these two packages. These two packages of Magic cards are the drops. Let's see what juiciness we got. What juiciness we got. Zircon rigged. Shut your dirty mouth. Shut your ugly gold brickin' mouth, you scuzz bucket. You bucket of scuzz. Carly says, actually, it's got elephantitis balls. Doomblade Super Chats is dropping 4. I wonder how the cards will feel. Do me a favor, flap it and see if it's more paper or cardboard. I dropped like 100 on Azure Lane and I feel great. My waifu collection looks pretty good. You spent $100 on hooker waifus? Bro, you're living large. You're living life in a joyful way, aren't you? You got a hot collection of waifus? All right. Well, Shelly's gotten the boot. Daniel Shelley's not Bordenstein. All right, Doomblade, you're lower the board. I'm going to open these 2 packs the Ashmead dropped, and then we will do a drop in slot 4 for you as well. Nishimoto, you got a package for me. Oh, bad news. The post office won't deliver packages that minuscule. Take that! Take that, hashtag you ain't got no dick, son. All right, bam. Bam. Let's see what we got. James, I don't know how much these packs cost because this box belongs to the LGS that I go to. They're letting me open the stuff early. This all goes back to them. So all I know about the price of packs of this stuff is it's too much for me. I won't be buying no boxes of this, bro. Oh, yeah, so I guess my rating on the lemonade overall is not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, so we got an art card of, what is this? This is the new art for Phyrexian Tower, is it? All right, well, it fits the bill. It fits the bill, doesn't it? Then we got a Plains. Is that an Eldrazi on there? Bro, that's pretty sweet, actually. You've got a Plains where an Eldrazi is wrecking shit in the distance. That's awesome. We got a foil hydroelectric specimen. Oh, Ashmead, the contents of your ball bag formed into this beast. What is it? 3 mana, 1/4. When it enters the battlefield, you can change the target of an instant or sorcery spell with a single target to it. And it also is a land. All right. That's okay. Thief of Existence. This is that 3 mana, 3/4 that can exile one of your guys, but your opponent gets to draw when it leaves the battlefield. Seems all right. Seems all right. Then we got Meltdown. I have one of these on my stream like every night. Snow-covered wastes? When did snow-covered wastes become a thing? Is this the first time that they've done that? Because I don't remember that. That's a cool concept. Snow wastes. All right. Marionette Apprentice. Man, she looks like almost like a cartoon character. Her face and everything, eh? Glaring Flesh Raker. Meh. Nyxborn Unicorn. This thing has so much hair that I figure that it must just end up stepping on its own mane. You know what I mean? We got a Baskin Brood Scale. Big old... Oh, this is the dude that... This is the card that's causing... what is the name? What is the name of the card? That black common enchantment. I talked about it before. I cannot recall the name of it right now, but it's spiking because of this guy and the infiniteness. Ashmead, yeah, Meltdown. This has the Meltdown has the symbol because it's a reprint. That's a great way of letting you know what's a reprint in the set versus new stuff, actually. And that should have been a dead giveaway for the Snow Waste as well, because, well, I don't know. Maybe with mana symbols they wouldn't watermark it as well. I don't know. Every day, what are art cards for? Fucking excuse me? Excuse me, you dirty hooker? What are art cards for? What are art cards for? Art cards are for smacking your mother in the mouth for having birthed you with your ignorance. You know what art cards are for. Our communal enjoyment. A way to celebrate the Lord of the board. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? What are art cards for? Art cards are for me rubbing all over my body. All over my body. So shut it. Shut it. Shut it. You get me distracted. You get me distracted. I'm trying to professionally open booster packs. Look at this. I'm professional. Watch me like a faithful dog. But guess what? I'll never tap you. Because I've got an axe to grudge. And the reason why is unknowable. But you will breathe your last. And at the very last moment, I'm going to pull my dong out so that you can glimpse the impossible. Live the impossible dream. You'll reach out to try and touch it, but then you will expire like bad milk. All right. That was the first booster pack. Zircon Super Chat says, this is for Shelly. Rest in peace, $2 Super Chat. Oh, okay. All right. What do you mean it's for Shelly? Do you mean you want him to be Lord of the board? Do you mean you want him to do the Plinko drop? Or do you want your name on the board and the Plinko drop and Shelly can just be like memorialized in the way where you're like, oh, actually screw him. He's just a little worm with a dick claw. We got what? Look at the curve, man. Look at the curve, bro. Look at the curve on this nonsense. Roshin Roaring Prophet. The prophecy has been fulfilled. The cards is warped. They is warped, boy. Oh, we got 6. We got 6, baby. Yo, you got 9. We gonna 6-9. 6 is sick, dude. 1 green and 2/4 reach. Whenever it attacks, mills 3 cards, and you can put a land from among them into your hand. As long as it's your turn, non-land permanent cards in your graveyard have reach race. Insane, bro. Insane. Zircon, you want me to give him the board? You got it. You got it. I can reuse Doomblade's D, said nobody ever, except for me. Oh, and that rhymed. That makes it better. All right, Shelly. You get to be Lord of the board. Zircon, you got to pick a drop spot every day. Thanks for gifting the membership to some. Oh, hold on. Let me put you up as the member lord. Such a long-ass name, bro. All right. There we go. Yeah, Nishimoto says, your mother. Ha! All right, that's a weird super chat, but what are you going to do? All right, Nishimoto, you got to drop. Hey, hold on, I'm going to have to write this down. I'm going to have to write this down. Let me get a piece of paper here because I'm going to lose track of this. I'm going to lose track of these drops with all this nonsense. All right, so Doomblade chose 4. Oh, come on, pen. Come on, stay up. Fuck you! Okay, he chose 4. Zircon chose 6. James P. membership message says Pringles is now sponsored MTG. Yeah, you said it. You said it. I know there was some card flapping requested. This is the Japanese printed stuff. This is the Japanese printed stuff, so it doesn't seem too bad so far. It hasn't felt gritty. We haven't had gritty. It hasn't felt pretty. So it's all right that way. Fisher! All right. Fisher, PayPal for Plinko. Oh, shit. All right. You stealing the board, too. You stealing the board, big boy? All right, Fisher, where do you want me to drop it, son? Now let me update the board. All right, so Nishimoto, you still hold on. Nishimoto, you still got to pick. Fisher, you got to pick. All that blank space on 6's name looks weird. Yeah, it's rare for Magic to have a name so small, and it really does feel shoved over in the corner, doesn't it? It'd be even weirder if it was the number 6. Straight up the middle, like you do too. Just see super chat. Shut up, Nishimoto, you fucking goof. All right. We got a pretty boring looking mace. We got a Bridgeworks battle with Nishimoto making his first appearance on the stream, right? Being fought by somebody who deserves to win. Cut him in the nuts, warrior! And then we got an etched Slith, which is what Nishimoto calls his dong. He also calls it a cursed wombat. He also calls it a condor, but nobody believes that because they know it's perilous landscape and contaminated landscape, right? His Slith, his Cyclops is of utter insignificance, and he is scurrilous, and he is a gatekeeper. There we go. All right, those are Ashmead's pack. Ashmead's packs. Fisher, you want the middle or the right end? All right, I'll give you the right end because that's what you're looking for in life. You're looking for the right end. You don't want to go right up the middle after Nishimoto, right? Although maybe you do. Who knows? All right. Okay. All right. Let's go. Boom. Here we go. And Zorp. So we got Doomblade first with number 4. All right. Bang, 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 bang. All right. So put that right there. That was number 4. Doomblade. Zircon went with 6 over here. All right. After that, Nishimoto wants to go right down the middle because he's middling. We go right there. And then Fisher wants the far right to match his political affiliations. All right. There we go. Damn it. James, what? How many Plinkos to go? That is, we just did 4. Now we've caught up with the backlog. All right, so Doomblade. This is Doomblade. Let's see who gets the most exciting card out of all these packs. So far, the most exciting card is 6, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, we got the artwork for that insane Ugins card that operates like a cyclonic rift. Wow, the foils are like, bro. Okay, I said we'd talk about the card quality. The foils are curved, and they're like, I don't even know what to call it, like chipped down along the edge. This kind of stuff, right? Shelly, shut up. Don't shut up. You got to make sure these cards are in good condition when you give them back to the store. I'm not responsible for this. This came out of the pack this way, bro. This came out of the pack this way. It's an alright looking swamp, though. Oh, we got another foil, and yeah, the edges on these foils. These are Japanese too, man. These are Japanese. When does Modern Horizons 3 hit Arena? I think like a week. I think like a week. Oh, we got Shillingar. Yo, this is such cool flavor, man. He sits on a throne made out of angel wings. A big old demon sitting on a throne made out of angel wings. He's got so many angel wings kicking around. They're like a carpet on the floor, too. He's an elder demon. 6/6 flying, sack another creature to make a blood token. If you sacrifice an angel this way, you get blood tokens equal to its toughness instead. Pay 3 white or black, sack 6 blood tokens, return each creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. They're all vampires. Yo, that is awesome. This guy brought a famine to Innistrad. That's what he did. And then he's also responsible for Sorin's family becoming vampires. So this is like a home run in terms of art and flavor, the mechanics tying into it. Like, this took some actual effort to make. This isn't just a slap together card. That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. So the card quality for the Japanese cards doesn't seem too bad. It doesn't seem too bad. Angel of the Ruins, Angel of the Laser Beam Hands. I shall laser beam you and everyone you love. Ral in the Implicit Maze, more like Mike in the Implicit Boredom. Worm Coil Larva. This thing is a 3/3 that turns into a 1/2 and a 2/1, but a regular Worm Coil only costs 6. So the mana cost on this just makes it feel wrong for it to be like, this is just a larva. It's like, oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate this so much. It's so stupid. This is not a magical spell, right? Like, this is not magic. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I'm seething, boy. Because it's dog shit. Then we got the... There is something too knob-like about this Hydra's multi-heads, bro. I don't know what it is. It's like he's like a tree turning into a Hydra. I never noticed that. Yo, that's trippy. Look at that, man. It's a tree turning into this Hydra. What up, DJ Longhair? Oh, we already saw the Cyclops. We saw that. If your discharge is galvanic, see a doctor. if your Tusker is warped, see a doctor. He will harvest your tempest. Harvest my tempest, Doc. Squeeze your buttocks thusly. Speaking of buttocks, it's Zircon's turn. Get them cheeks ready. Oh, this is the colossal Dreadmaw mask. Oh, it's the same foil swamp we just saw. That's weird. Foil throbbing charm. Oh, if it's throbbing, it ain't charmed, son. Flare of cultivation. This is the sack. This is the sack a creature cultivate, right? For free. This is all right. This is all right. What up, Nemesis? This is a sweet score. This is better than Shillingar. Oh, victimize. It is defective. We must scrap it. That was the original flavor text when it was what's her name? Not Joyra. Not Joyra, Zancha. Strength of the Harvest. Really? I thought they already had a magic spell named that. Wow, this one feels like... Wow. Wow, it feels thicker. It's not visible. Wow. Whoa. It definitely feels thicker. Wow, 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 wow. That's kind of cool. So I guess maybe I'm gonna check more double face cards as we flip through them. Wop, wop, wop. We got Charitable Levy, Propagator Drone, Tranquil Landscape, Twisted Landscape. It's kind of wonky getting 2 of these in a row in the same pack, man. This happened multiple times. Not a big fan of that. This is stupid. This looks like a spider riding on a techno wing glider from Kamigawa. I do not like it. Evolution Witness is pretty cool. Petrifying Medla. Wither and Bloom. My brain wanted to read this as Wither and Dither. Wither and Dither. It should be a black-blue spell. And then Fanged Flames. This feels like they wanted to reprint like Blazing Firecat and then just went, it's garbage. You know what? We're not going to put it in the set. All right, so then we got Nishimoto going up the middle. And, oh, cool. It's Grist, man. Grist is really cool. Grist is really cool. The idea of a sentient insect that, that is not just sentient the way a regular insect is. You know what I mean? It's got a higher level of intellect, the ability to planeswalk, and to summon all these other insects together to make this crazy, crazy body. How many rares in a pack and play booster so far? I think there was one pack that we've opened that had 2 rares so far. Foil Twisted Landscape. Devourer of Destiny. What's this one do again? You can reveal this from your opening hand if you do it at the beginning of your first upkeep. Oh, that's right. You can look at the top 4, put 1 back on top, and everything gets exiled, the 3 or the 4. And then when you cast it, you can exile a permanent that's 1 or more colors. That's not too shabby. We got Nadier's Nightblade. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, yep. The double face cards definitely have a different, thicker feel. They definitely do. That artwork's pretty nice. Creation of Avacyn. Cool concept. Card's not that exciting to me. Proud Pack Rhino. He looks like a boar from... Oh, no, never mind. He's a rhino with gigantic tusks. Funky. Wastegate Battle Mage. Perilous Landscape. Conduit Goblin. Throbbing Charm. Gift of the Viper. Give her the gift of the Viper. Smelted Chargebug. Electrozoa. And an Accursed Marauder. 2 mana, 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacks a non-token creature. Not too shabby. The accursed are ever drawn to the Heckma. James, am I seeing anything cube-worthy so far? Yeah, some of the stuff would absolutely make it into the cube. None of this is mine, so I'm not really evaluating it for what I would put in my cube because I don't get to keep any of this. Don't want to get too attached. It's like having someone else's box of puppies. You don't start giving them names and stuff. You're going to miss them when they're gone. We got Tamayo. Tamayo. Inquisitive Student. She wants to know. And then we got a foil Wankborn Hydra. Roshin Janking Prophet. Oh, Carrick Son of Yugmoth. Cool. Bro, I have a lot of love for this guy. He is a regular sleeper agent that finds the Isle of Teleria and basically becomes a force unto himself, raises his own Phyrexian army, and is able to pose a genuine threat to Urza. Awesome character from Magic lore. That's a sweet score. Oh. Oh. Ew. Ugh. Yeah, the rares, there's something going on here. Remember I said the cards don't feel sandpapery? This is like sandpapery's cousin. What up, Jess? How you doing, buddy? All right, we got triple-barreled goblins. We got a Ginny Monk. Hope Ender Coatl. Ew, look at it. It's gross. This stupid kite again. These lands are in like every pack, man. I guess if people want them, that's gonna... Oh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb, man. Stop putting these dumb cards in green, bro. Stop it. Stop putting uncards in non-unsets. This one's fun. It's Gravedigg. One green. One black and one sorcery. Choose one. Target player creates a 2/2 black zombie, or return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Or you can pay 2, and then you get to do both. And a Gravedigger costs 4, is a 2/2 zombie that lets you get a creature back from your graveyard. So this is like an awesome nod to that. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Malik, this is the right place for Slush art, buddy. This is the only place that they can put Slush art that I'm okay with it. I'm not all right with it in Markov Manor. I'm not all right with it in Thunder Junction, where they're just shoving it in with the big score and all that nonsense. But when it comes to a set that doesn't have a world theme, it's literally the perfect place to showcase cards from all kinds of different worlds and all that. So I am as critical of Wizards as somebody can get and still be actually rational. And I'm 100% on board with them using Slush art for these style sets specifically. It's the perfect place for them. Now the cards don't always line up, and when that doesn't happen, it doesn't feel good. But this is the perfect place for Slush art. We already saw you. Tune the narrative. This is like Tamio and Cyber Kamigawa or something. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then we got a thirsty Kami that hangs out under the bridge. Why are you thirsty if you're under the bridge? The bridge has to be going over water. Just drink the water, you dick. So yeah, the one exception to stuff like what I just said about the Slush art is cards like that stupid Punch in the Chicken and the elbow drop whatever, because that doesn't belong anywhere but in an unset. For the Slush art to be applicable to what I'm talking about, it has to fit in a normal Magic world, not on nonsense. Oh, Jess, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Jess. Oh, that's all the packs. I was about to start on the next one and realized that there weren't any more. All right. You wonder if the increase in Slush art is because of the lack of core sets? Well, Slush art is just stuff that they had left over, right? And they built up a ton of it over time because for the longest time, they had a rule where they would only use Slush art when it was applicable. So they would be like, okay, we have Slush art of this. It's a natural fit for this world. That's it. It had to already be a natural fit for another world. The using Slush art to fill out a set started with the first Modern Horizons. That was the first set where it was really obvious to me that it was all Slush art. So they have like decades worth of Slush art to go through. And I strongly believe that part of the reason they're plowing through it right now is not just because it saves money, but because you're going to have like AI generated artwork, and we don't know when that's coming, but we do know it is coming. So they don't want to have a backlog of art that they paid for kicking around when they could have already cashed it out, right? James, while I do get to use these to open on stream, do I get anything else for it? Able to keep the art cards? No, he keeps all the cards. That's fine. I mean, look at how expensive these boxes are. He spent a whole bunch of money bringing them in. We got the shared enjoyment of having a good time and doing these streams. So it's a fun little thing to toss in on the stream. And the store owner, he hooks me up in other ways. Like he comes in, he drops memberships on people and super chats, and he sometimes just picks random things up and gives them to me going, here, have fun with this on your stream. So it's not, I am not being taken advantage of. I don't feel like it's unfair in any way. It's cool to get to see the stuff early. We get to enjoy it together, all of it. You know what I mean? So it's funny. Somebody, like one of the store's distributors contacted him, obviously just for regular business, and went, is your store the one that's listed in like the like historians and hatchers videos and stuff, right? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, you should be paying them for that, you know, like you should be paying them for the advertisement you get. And he's like, I don't need to do that. And I just had a laugh when he told me. It's like, it was interesting to know that his distributor had randomly watched my stuff too, where it was just like, yeah, especially about Lorcana. And they were just like, I don't know. That kind of stuff is always weird to me. The tangential connections. Bo Falcon, Super Chat says, Plinko drop for Jess's birthday. Pick a slot, Jess. Jess, choose a number 1 to 8. We're doing a Plinko drop for you. Jack says 1 more pack. Let's go with 1 on the Plinko. You got it, big boy. You got it. So Jess, make a pick. Let's get the Plinko board back on screen. Boom. Boom. Malik, yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about a bunch of the Theros cards kicking around from that when they just went Theros Beyond Death. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Jess has chosen 7. All right. 7 and 1. Let's do it. Jess, birthday boy! However many times it plinked is how many times you have to spank yourself. It's birthday spankings. All right. And then slot 1. Jack. Oh, 1 for 1. All right. All right. What? Wait, what? Millmaster is giving us the biggest reveal of ever of all time, and it all makes sense. It's all coming together. Jessica Marchand is Bigfoot. So he is a lady Bigfoot who has pretended to be looking for Bigfoot and that Bigfoot's real as like a cry for help, but also a way of hiding him herself. And it all makes sense because when you look at Jess's profile picture in the chat, you can see that he does look like what a shaved lady Bigfoot would look like. And part of the reason that he keeps claiming Bigfoot is real is because he needs a male Bigfoot to impregnate him. All right. Though, guys, this has been a truth revealed. You can only learn these truths here. Now let's open some booster packs. Let's open some booster packs. The first one's for the birthday Bigfoot. Hold on, though. I'm going to pour me some more of this lemonade. All right. Let's see what's in Lady Bigfoot's pack. Let's see. Oh, they don't have art cards for each one. Huh. Huh. Phyrexian Germ. Ollie. It comes from the... The character doesn't come from Commander 18. He comes from Commander 19. He's C19. Right? That's what logo is on him. Now I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna double check. Yeah. The shield with the slag through it. Zork. That's Commander 19. Wow, he really does feel different than the other cards, bro. All right, we got Titans Vanguard. Richard Kane Ferguson artwork. Richard Kane, one of the greats. Ripples of Undeath. Oh, this one's so funky. Just this, the skull is withered away, but the eyes are still there, staring, unblinking. We got Nesting Grounds. Okay, I can actually see the artwork better now because the picture I saw of it was really blurry back in the day. Disciple of Frey Elise. Yeah, these double faces thick. They're thick. Dreadmobile. This was originally shown off in like German or something where the name looked like Shriekenmobile and people were like, that's the Shrekmobile. Look at it. This is the kind of vehicle I can get behind where it's like, this is just some weird insano carriage made by a maniac necromancer or something. It doesn't feel weird like the cars from Kaladesh do. Kaladouche. Static Prison. Look at that. Little demon being kept in a ball. Fangs of Colonia. What? It's +1/+1 counters, but they're all sticking out in the wrong direction. How are those gonna hurt anybody? Foreboding Landscape, Long Hair Unicorn, the Eldrazi Repurposer, another Landscape, Retrofitted Transmogrant from the Brothers War, Siege Smash, it's a split second card. What's this one do? 1 red and 1, instant, choose one, destroy target artifact or target creature gets +3/+2 and trample till end of turn. Well, that's pretty solid. That would actually, that would qualify to make it into the cube. Split second cards are fun. It's a weird though. It's weird. It's a weird choice for the split second artwork. Like, he's leaping out of the building, but the sky's a different color behind him. Is it? This is supposed to be he's run through it so fast that he's breaking out the other side, but this doesn't translate to me. This doesn't translate to me. That's unfortunate. Oh well. What does this one do? Enchanted creature, lose all abilities in the base power and toughness 1/1. Pay 3 to exile it. Oh, all right. All right. Jess, you're getting Subway for your birthday? Oh, Subway's so awful, though. Why are you going to do that to yourself? Well, I guess if you enjoy it, it's your birthday. Have what you like, big boy. Have what you like. He's supposed to have a cowboy hat. Oh, Lord. Gianna, yeah, I mean, yeah, do that, and he fits right into Thunder Junction. All right. Now we got an Eldrazi Spawn token. These kind of tokens are going to be more in demand now. This is... Look at this. This is a Plains. This is clearly Phyrexian land. Dream Drinker Vampire. Dream Drinker, come rescue me. 1 green and 1/2 on lifelink. Oh, who cares? Nadu Winged Wisdom. Look at that. Look at that. Cephalid Coliseum is back. Huh. Taps out a blue, but it deals 1 damage to you. You pay 1 blue and sack it. Target player draws 3 cards, then discard 3 cards, but you can only do that if you got 7 or more cards in your graveyard. You gotta have Threshold. Drowner of Truth. Yep, they're still feeling thicker. Oh, that's nice looking. That looks like a nice place to go. Golden Tail Trainer. Stupid Kamigawa fighting a robot that looks like it's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Amped Raptor. It looks like they just added like a bit of red glow to go, oh no, yeah, he counts as a somehow something to do with energy. That's kind of weak. I already saw you. Writhing Chrysalis. This thing is gross. Expel the Unworthy. This totally looks like a Swords to Plowshares. And the ability they gave it is Swords to Plowshare-esque, right? 2 mana, choose target creature with mana value 3 or less. If the spell is kicked, instead choose target creature. Exile a chosen creature, then its controller gains life equal to its mana value. So it's like a Swords variant. Unfathomable Truths. Unfathomable Art. Let's Gravedigg again. Sarpadian Simulacrum. 1 red, 1/1 artifact goblin with haste. Pay 4, sack it to do 4 damage to target creature. Huh. Weird. Kamigawa potion robots or something? And then tune the narrative. Tune it! What are my thoughts on the energy mechanic? Well, when they just had it in Kaladesh, there wasn't like enough energy stuff kicking around. And they started to add energy into Fallout for like the Liberty Prime action and whatever. So having more energy cards, making energy into a more viable concept overall is all right with me. The flavor on a bunch of the energy cards is wonky as hell, where they just decided that has the energy mechanic, make it work, I guess. So it's led to a bunch of disjointed flavor on cards, but whatever. Fisher, you missed the card Hunting Grounds. Is that the green-white enchantment for 2? And as long as you have Threshold, when your opponent puts out a creature, you can just put a creature from your hand into play? Zargon says, that blade must have been worse than dull. Those top edges look chewed. Yeah. No, the card, like, and these are the Japanese print. Card quality is sliding downwards big time. Big time. Some Sarpedia is back. Well, can you really call anything back when Modern Horizons 3 pulls from all times and places, you know? It doesn't have any kind of, like, chronology. So it's not like this happened after Thunder Junction or anything like that. It's just a random grab bag of stuff. No fetches, no big Eldrazi. Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been any, like, anything crazy cracked out of the packs yet. That's for sure. Yeah, the card quality's all over the place, man. I can't believe how bad the foils are. It's insane to me. It's insane to me how little care they take with the foils. They're supposed to be premium. They're banged up along the edges and they come out of the packs curled. Like, I don't know any other company that makes bad foils. The foils that I've seen for like every other card game seem so much better. And I haven't seen Grand Archive foils yet, but I assume that they are going to be quite nice as well. It's a pretty obnoxious aspect of Magic the Gathering that they straight up are like, card quality isn't a priority for us. And it's like, it should be. It should be. This lemonade's all right. It's not the best that I've had, but, you know. I don't know why it's weird to me that it says keep refrigerated on the front. On the back, it tells you to shake well and whatever else. It's like, shouldn't all that be in the same place? Doesn't really matter. Nothing randomly bringing up that Llanowar Elves from 7th edition are over $100. 7th edition foils are crazy expensive. Like crazy. Brent's like, card manufacturers are saying, hey, replacing blades costs money, but who would possibly find willing to take production runs using blades past their lifespan? And the guy from marketing walks in. Wizard of the Coast just called. Problem solved. Malik, yup. It's like the reason for not fixing up Arena. People are going to give us money anyways. Why worry about it? They're getting the money, so, like, if they think they're just going to get less money from improving card quality, then why would they do that, right? Their incentive isn't to give us the best experience. It's to extract the most dollars. So even though this set is more expensive than other Magic sets, it doesn't mean that you deserve cards that are produced to a better quality level, right? The same way that they said with Commander Masters, the decks were more expensive, and people were like, well, what makes these decks premium? And they're like, we never said they were premium. And it's like, you did with the price. And it's like, no, we just made they're regular. We used to have to pay more because we want you to. It's insane. It's insane. Millmaster says that he's pretending he's the clown. Jess is Perp's little boy, and that's all there is to it. Slot 5. Wait, Jess is Jess, you're grounded for trying to eat Subway. You're gross. All right, let's do a Plinko drop in number 5. 5 Alive. Do they still have that? Guys, did you ever have 5 Alive? I remember drinking a can of 5 Alive on a ferry like 30 some odd years ago, and I feel like it tasted like BO. I feel like 5 Alive in a can, or Hawaii, it's something like that. Yeah, I think it's 5 Alive. Did it have pineapple in the can? I don't know. Anyways, I'm pretty sure it tasted like BO. There we go. Dropped into slot number 2. What you gonna do? Yeah, slap the word Masters of Horizons on it and you got to pay a premium. That is how Wizards does it. That is how Wizards does it. And hold on, I got to look up 5 Alive logo. That's it. That's the one. Yeah, it was like a can of BO. Okay. All right, Millmaster, let's see what the Magical College has in store for you, big boy. Oh, you're just copying everybody else because you want that serum in your vision. Oh, Guide of Souls. This one's not too bad, actually. This is 1 white, 1 2. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you get an energy and a life. And whenever you attack, you can pay 3 energy. When you do, put 2 1/1 counters and a flying counter on target attacking creature. It becomes an angel in addition to its other types. I like that the Aurora Borealis kind of effect that's going on are the angel wings. Wow, rubbing that really does drive home the card quality is... Wow, man, it's crazy. All right, we got the Nightblade. Oh, they did different variants of the Snow-Covered Wastes? Awesome. Awesome. This looks like some crazy terrain to explore. Nick, you haven't thought of 5 Alive in like 25 years? Well, this is the first time I'm thinking about it, so now so are you. Get ravaged. All right, 6 mana, 6/6, Annihilator 1. Sack 2 Eldrazi, return it from your graveyard to your hand, and it cycles for 2. Huh. Pretty crazy. Consuming Corruption. Look at that. Row, row, row your boat, and then you fucking die. All right. Oh, yeah. This is the one that's 2 black, instant, deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain X life, where X is the number of swamps you control. It's like almost a corrupt. It's pretty crazy. All right. Ghostfire Slice, where God of War has imaginary blades. Another landscape. Saw you. Expanding O's. A Rose-Caught Knight. The hell does this old lady do? 5 mana, 3/4 Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, look at top 6 cards of your library. You can reveal an artifact or enchantment card. Put it into your hand. Put the rest on bottom in a random order. Whatever. It's just some leftover Dominaria artwork. We got Dream. Oh, we saw you. Thriving Skyclaw and an Electrozoa. I don't think I've tried Firehouse subs yet. I've had Subway. They're not very good. Had Quiznos and I felt super ripped off by here's your sub. And I'm like, this isn't a sub. This is a fraction of a sub. This is just a sandwich. Yeah, but we toasted it. And get ripped off. He died in the adventure boat. That one didn't make... Well, the boat survived. The boat will survive going over the cliff, man. But not the dude inside. Not the dude inside. Yeah, I feel like I'm okay with this lemonade, but I don't think that I would drink this as a regular, have it around all the time kind of drink. So... It's got an all right rating from me. Millmaster, what are you talking about? Subway's not good for you. They got buns made out of gym mats and stuff, bro. Nirvana, you were always like, can I have the other 5 inches of the bread you cut off? No, you just get a fraction of a sub. It's such a skis. 7, you have 1 Quiznos location left in Newfoundland and they pack your sub, trying so hard to stay alive. Well, I mean, if a company's providing value to you, that's totally fine. But it wasn't when I went, man. Granted, that was 1 billion years ago. Almost every sandwich has ham. Yeah, you know what, Juggling? I don't like ham really either. Jess, yeah, there's Subways everywhere around here. It's like one of the only sub shops, but I won't eat there because I don't like their food, especially their chicken. Their chicken is fucking gross, weird, like slabs of like mashed together, whatever. Like it does not. It might meet the legal definition of like chicken or whatever, but it doesn't come across like chicken. Yeah, there's nothing I can remember from Subway that was actually really enjoyable. I liked Mr. Sub. I liked their cheese specifically. Thinking about it is making my mouth water. I could go for some Mr. Sub, their long mozzarella or whatever the hell cheese that is on there. It's awesome. It's awesome. Subway chicken is 50% soy. I believe it. I haven't looked at it. I don't know what the ingredient list is here, but I believe it because it's just like it's like formless, you know? It's like real chicken has contours. This is just like a small sad chicken mattress. I do not like it. Nerdvana spam is gross. I think Subway uses Campbell's. Oh, their chick Gianna, it's not that's a travesty. A travesty. Oh, we've got soy. That's our roasted chicken. It's insane that you can do that. It's insane that you can just put roasted chicken as an ingredient and then in brackets just write soy and go, that's what we call the chicken in there. And it's like, you shouldn't be allowed to do that. You shouldn't be allowed to put like roasted chicken and then in brackets soy. That shouldn't be legal. You should just be like, you just have to write soy. You're not allowed to put chicken because you didn't put chicken in this, you fucks. So yeah, Campbell's soup is like fucking dead to me, bro. They're dead to me. That's still pretty drinkable. Subway slaps its own ball sack every year. They take a huge L every year. Well, they suck, man. They're the guys who got caught making 11-inch subs and then going foot long, 12 inches that's a descriptive term. It's just a descriptive term, not an actual definition. So we're allowed to sell you 11-inch subs as 12-inch subs. It's like, what? What? Juggum, you don't like ham or pork chops? Pork chops are okay. Pork chops are okay. I don't really like ham, but pork chops are okay. Black Forest ham's all right too. Chim fried spam? Nah, miss me with that. I got no interest in spam. I find that stuff to be gross. They tried to sue the CBC for exposing them. Well, if what they're reporting on is the truth, what are you going to do? We'd like to sue them. You can't say that. Why? Because it's not true? No, because it's bad for business. Doesn't matter if it's true. So yeah, that's funny, man. You get an 11-inch when you order a 12-inch. That's no good. I'm pretty spoiled, man. Carly's cooking is really good, and so I get to have a lot of like really nice home cooked meals. I make my own breakfast of bacon and eggs, and then she usually makes me lunch and dinner, and they're both very good. So a lot of the food from other places, it ain't good enough anymore, you know? You just go, eh. She's even started to learn how to make some recipes she didn't know before, like she's always worried to muck about with gravy specifically. So she's been trying different gravies and like making poutine and stuff, and delicious, delicious. Jim says play boosters having more value is just descriptive. That's all. That's all. Play boosters are just, it's like, it's the same price. Everything's the same, and you should be happy and think it's a good price. Also, this set's double. This set's double. Why? Because, like, there's a format called Modern. Oh, what? Yeah, you gotta pay more. It's like, why you gotta pay more for this set? Well, it's a reprint set, and it's got a lot of reprints people want, so you gotta pay more. And like, what's this set? Well, this set is a bunch of like new cards, and so you gotta pay more. What? Why? Ashmead, yeah, it tastes better to eat at home, and it being more affordable is just a nice side effect where it's just like, hell yeah, I'm not like I could afford to eat out all the time anyways, but like it's just amazing. Like the food, I prefer her food not based on the fact that the food out there costs more, but on the fact that the food she makes is straight up better. And she also knows my tastes, right? So when someone's aiming to make what it is that you like to eat, that's pretty sweet. For some reason, that made me want peanut butter cookies. Oh, well, whatever. I can make those later. Play booster allowing you to play the game is just... it's just a suggestion, not a guarantee. Meh. Maybe you'll find stuff you play with. Maybe you don't. Maybe playing means we're playing with your heart. We're playing with your emotions. Thought you were going to play Magic? Just play it, son. Just playing. Well, it seems like they're just going to have to cool their jets on trying to make more expensive boosters for a while, right? Like, sure, they can pull the Masters and Horizon sets cost more money, but like, in terms of trying to get a 5-card booster to sell, they know the writing's on the wall on that one. They couldn't fix things in time to not make Assassin's Creed nonsense, where it's only gonna have like 7 cards a pack. People ain't gonna be happy about that. But they know they can't get away with that Aftermath nonsense. But clearly, when it comes to regular sets, while Commander Masters was a failure, Modern Horizons 3 has every indicator it's going to do just fine. Buyer says, contains good magic cards, bracket soy. That's it. That's it, man. It's brackets trash. Nerdvana, are there already prices for Bloomborough? Any prices, if there are now, wouldn't be real, you know, like, because nobody has it, so it would just probably be some inflated, made-up price. In case these cards in the pack are total jank, we come up with mini games to play with them. It's like, buy more packs to play these awesome games that we came up with. Like, no thanks. No thanks. Malik, the fact that they thought Aftermath was going to do so well. I know, it's ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous. They were just like, they're going to eat it up. We'll tell them it's a story set. We'll sell them 5-card packs. And in that 5 cards, you can get 3 copies of the same card in one 5-card pack. They're going to love it. I mean, our margins are going to be even better. The crazy thing is like, it's not like it saved them that much money per booster, right? They get like, it doesn't cost very much to manufacture Magic cards. So it's so skeezy. It's so skeezy. But yeah, Bloomborough's a normal set, so it should be the same price as Thunder Junction was. I don't think that there's any price increase coming through, right? I don't know. I think it's going to be just like the new normal price for play boosters. It's only the third regular premiere release that's having these too, right? So I expect it'll be normal. I'm looking forward to seeing what's in Bloomborough because I'm hoping it's going to be a fun return to what I'm accustomed to Magic the Gathering being, as opposed to some of the new nonsense like Cowboys, dumb ball bag junction. 7, you sold out of Modern, got rid of all your Magic stuff except a couple of Pioneer decks and a Commander deck, eh? Well, I can't blame anybody who says, I don't want to keep sinking my money into this. Or if you have a bunch of cards that are worth something and you think Wizards is just going to reprint it all, or the game's just going to fall apart and that just going to go away, it's like, why wouldn't you get some of that value out, right? Like, that's what I was telling my buddy. I was like, bro, you have a ton of Magic cards, and you got to pay attention to what they're doing to the game and all this kind of stuff. You might not want to have so many Magic cards when you're not having the easiest time covering all your financial stuff right now. It doesn't make sense while you're like in this part of the season where work is low to have a ton of Magic cards that you could get thousands and thousands of dollars for, and you're sitting here struggling. And in the meantime, a bunch of this stuff can just end up getting reprinted, and you're going to lose a bunch of that value anyways, and it's a bunch of stuff you're not playing with, that kind of a conversation. And so he listened to me, and he was like, yeah, that's a good idea. And he went through with it, and it gave him some more breathing room. So it makes sense. It makes sense to not sit on too much Magic, like, without knowing why you're doing it and also being in the position to do it, right? What up, Merfolk Bear? How you doing, buddy? Seven, what's the point of that? What's the point of being angry? You sold a bunch of cards for $10 a year ago, and now you're like, nah, they're worth $50. Well, you don't have fucking psychic powers. You don't have the ability to see through time. You didn't make the wrong choice at the time, right? Different timeline. You kept them, and then Wizards went and reprinted them into being fucking $2 cards. And you'd be like, I'm pissed. I could have sold it for 10. It all just translates into, I wish I had more money, right? You don't wish you had the cards. You just wish you had more money. I wish I had more money too. I feel you. But it's pointless. I wish I kept all the cards that I sold throughout my life. And it's like, well, do you know what the dollars that you got from that did for you in your existence? And what different path you would have taken if you didn't have that money, right? The wings of a butterfly, you ball bag. Brent, once you're back to stacking away cash and able to start donating again, you'll reevaluate bulking up your collection of commander decks and stuff, but until then you're on pause. Well, that's the way to do it. You don't want to, there was people I know who it's like, yo, you're not doing well right now, and you're spending too much money on Magic, and I'm not going to say anything because it's you and you make your own choices, and I've made my own dumb choices, but I can see it from the outside, and I know it's a dumb choice. It's a dumb choice. You gotta decide what you're doing with your money wisely when you can. And if you're going to go splurging on it and wasting it, just not too much on Magic. That's all. Ashmead, you've kept 10 commander decks. Oh, you lost all your duels and everything, man? That's rough. Yeah, exactly. Make sure you're taken care of before spending money on cardboard. It's the way to do it. Like, I understand sometimes it's easier said than done. Life can be really hard, and some people are like, yo, I'm gonna get high to deal with it, and other people have other like addictions, and that's what Magic can easily be, an addiction where you're like, yo, I'm overspending on this game, but I could get valuable cards, and look, I got $400 out of that box. But did you turn that into $400, or did you put it in a binder? What is it worth now? And if you don't get the money, that's all actually zero. If it never turns into money, then it never was money. It was just a fun illusion in your mind that you told yourself, I got 1,700 fun bucks, like I know, because I've definitely inhabited similar mentalities in the past where it's like you think of magic as the equivalent of money because that's just the way that people operate, right? So when you're thinking like that, you can be like, I spent $300 and got a $400 box and well, I'm up $100. Not if you didn't get the cash, you're not. So, but when life is hard and you need something to help you get through, there's definitely worse things to be spending your money on than magic. Ashmead, oh, they got your luggage back and it didn't end up being stolen. Right on. Millmaster says increasing your own value is the place to start. ... It starts in you, inside your special heart. 7, you quit smoking to afford magic years ago. Well, that's a smart choice. That's a smart choice. I also quit smoking, and I'm super glad that I did because the benefits of it are awesome. Getting back your sense of smell, not hacking up crap. Like, there's a bunch of negative stuff that comes along with smoking. Just the time it demands from you, the insistence that it has. You end up stinking and staining your hands, all this crap that ultimately I decided I'm better off without, bro. Chim, yo, I know what you're saying. I swapped fetches for green, bro. I definitely traded magic for multiple variations of green, yo. Doing my chair yoga. Stretch that neck. Yamagoro, your Subway would cut a couple inches off of each end of your sub, so if you pay double for a foot long, you're taking home an 8-inch sandwich. That's crazy. We're like, yeah, we got the buns, but we're just gonna cut the ends off so we can give you less toppings. Because if we left the bread on, then you would expect more toppings and for it to go all the way to the end. So instead, we're just gonna give you less than you paid for. It's like, no, I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna come here anymore. Like if I feel like I'm getting ripped off, I don't go back to a place. Because even if the food is good, I don't like feeling like a chump. It doesn't feel good to me. So good food don't cancel out feelings of chumpitude, right? No, they do not. So yeah, I'm curious to see where the height of prices can go for something like this, right? Because obviously every year when Wizards puts out like a new Horizons or equivalent set, they're going to move the price point up every year because that's what they've been doing. And Commander Masters got pushback because of its cost, but also because of its contents. Like, where are all the banger reprints? Wizards has been flogging reprints so hard, so much, putting so many reprints into like every set has its own special extra reprint set of 90 different cards too, like the Mystic Archive, all these things. So they've like pillaged so much reprint equity that it's hard to push reprint sets. But yeah, they still inflated the price, so that one got pushed back. But this doesn't look like it's getting any pushback. Jess, they didn't have Italian dressing. You got ripped, man. Happy birthday to you. No Italian dressing. Chicken Express's product looks so bad they need bright yellow lights to trick their customers' eyes. What? Never heard of the place. That's funny. So yeah, I mean, Modern Horizons 3 represents another generation of power creep. More insane, broken nonsense on a level that you just can't ignore. And it also shows that Wizards is like, why would we ever go back to like an Eldrazi set in a regular set when we can use the Eldrazi's to get you to buy the expensive set? And then we'll just go and have like everybody's a cowboy for the regular set. Everybody's a goat. Welcome to Goat World where everybody's a goat. It's really cool because you're all goats. Get it? Greatest of all time. It's our greatest of all time set. Welcome to Goat Win where everybody's a goat and we win. So it's got 200 AI generated goats. Yeah, I mean, Subway doesn't make the bread. They just get sent, like, the stuff to put in, right? To put in the oven, something like that. Jess, and one of your favorite internet singing cats died, too. Wow, man, your birthday is just no Italian dressing, no cat action. That's rough. That's rough. But the universe knows better than I, so I guess fuck you, man. You deserve to have a shitty birthday. The universe decided, and I'm on the universe's side. Fuck you. I hope the rest of your birthday's garbage. I hope all the bad things happen to you and only you for the rest of the day, Jess. It's like 20 minutes to midnight, so it's not that much that can happen. Chim, you think Pioneer is too big? Pioneer just showed up, man. I don't think so. I don't think so. Ashmead, when you were deployed in Greece, you were set up in a goat pasture, and one of your guys was caught chasing the goats in the night trying to bang them. Why do you think I joined the military? To do my perversions to other countries' livestock. Oh, man. I did not sleep well last night. I woke up feeling like sandy-eyed, bro. It was lame. Lame. What up, Kenny? Jess, your stupid birthday curse, right? You've cursed me on your birthday too. Apparently, Ashmead, you should have brought Millmaster with you because he knows what animals are best to bang. It's like, yo, we're going up to the sheep pasture. No, it's cool, bro. I'm gonna go get a pizza. You guys have fun fucking sheep or whatever. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. It's ridiculous. Man, I haven't been paying that much attention. I drank like half the bottle. Half the bottle. Well, I mean, it passes the test of being an alright drink. I'll toss it in the fridge and it's not just going to get thrown out like those awful truffle chips. Oh, those got thrown out like right away. We also tried all dressed ruffle. No, not all dressed ruffles. Those have become terrible, by the way. All dressed ruffles are awful. I don't even get them anymore. We tried the all dressed Doritos and terrible. It's crazy to me that all dressed is awful and tastes like dirt now. It's like, why did you change the recipe? Well, I know why you changed the recipe because it's cheaper, because you'll make more money. But like, Carly won't buy any Ruffles chips at all anymore because All Dressed were like her go-to, and then she would pick up some other ones to kind of complement it. But now it's just like, no. All Dressed kills it with the salt and vinegar, though. The salt and vinegar chips are legit. That is true. I have like a third of a bag left, and I will be having some tonight. Seven, you don't even play Commander anymore? It's not a format that I can really get into myself, so, man, what are you going to do? Everything's different. Everything's different. Everything's changing. All Just chips taste like fucking dirt. Magic is super heavily leaning into Commander, which doesn't affect my cubing or playing with my friends. Doesn't stop me from playing on Arena or whatever, but it does warp a lot of the decisions that Wizards makes, and it isn't making Magic better. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Things change. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? That's all I can tell myself is I go, hey, yo, I got to play a lot of years of Magic being the way I knew it. And you would go to game stores and there'd be standard tournaments and FNMs and all this stuff. And now if you go, you can expect that everybody will just be playing Commander. Like if you want to play Commander, that's the thing you can be assured of being able to find people to play with, right? Fisher, you got so busy at work you've missed like the last hour or so. You can check it out on the archive afterwards if you want. You have that. You have that capability. There's not going to be an in-between standard or Pioneer set until X number of years out. Pioneer hasn't developed enough to be something that Wizards can reliably milk for money. So like they're maturing the next Modern on the vine, right? Because they're going to destroy Modern with power creep. And so Pioneer needs to be there to absorb the people who are fleeing from Modern because of what's happened to it. And then Wizards can go, yes, flee to Pioneer. It's safe there. And then 5 years down the road or whatever it is, we'll be talking about how insanely busted Pioneer Masters is, right? And then we'll just be talking about some new format that gets it's going to take a long time before something comes along to be the next step in the chain between Pioneer and Standard. And it ain't going to happen in the next few years, guaranteed. So whatever, man. I got my cube. Nothing can stop the cube. Nothing can change the cube. Wizards can't like force rotation into it because cube is just Chinese buffet style. Just take what I like. A little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and no worries. I don't have to keep up with anything. You can't rotate anything out. Oh, this is obsolete now. Nope. Nope. Don't gotta worry about that. So clearly they've got a ton of Commander players, right? Things wouldn't be playing out the way they did if Wizards was wrong about like people playing Commander. But I certainly don't see how this benefits the game in the long run. But who knows, right? We got a set here dedicated to Modern and Commander that's going to be the most banger set of the year. Modern Horizons 3 is going to be the most banger set of the year. That's not really in question at all, right? Like, that's just how it's going to go. Because nothing else that comes out this year is going to be like kicking down the door like Modern Horizons 3. It's not going to happen. Fisher, you made your first cube one of every Lord of the Ring card. There you go. There's a good starting place. It's a little bit less daunting than trying to craft a full-on cube, right? It's crazy that I've been playing cube for like a decade and a half now at least. When did I first make my cube? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. But like so long ago. It's crazy. Time flies in a weird way. Sometimes I feel old because of it. I also happen to go and get pills and stuff from the doctor. All that crap makes me feel old too. Ugh. Ugh. And I feel my eyes getting worse as well. So I'm like resigned to the fact that I'm going to need to go and get glasses. And it's just, bro, they say that like being in your like mid 40s is the most unsatisfying time in your life. It's the time where you just end up getting, because you just got to accept a bunch of harsh realities. Like accept them. You know, intellectually you can accept them when you're younger because you don't have to deal with them. But when you have to deal with them and feel with them, then yeah, it becomes a bigger challenge, my friends. So I'm not a big fan of the things that are making me like feel genuinely old. I'm not vibing on that. I am not. But I will vibe a little more on the lemonade. And I'm not letting that stuff bum me out too much. You know what I mean? But like, for real, bro. For real. Existence is a challenge. Pierce, mid-40s when your eyesight really changes? Don't I know it? Don't I know it? It was bizarre to go, wait, I can't read this because like it feels kind of blurry. And then I moved it away a little. I'm like, oh, I can read it just fine. Right? And so that happened like a while back. I don't know. But it was a very minor thing. So I just went, all right. And I looked it up and it was like, yeah, it pretty much happens in a way that feels abrupt. And I'm like, don't know when it happened, but it happened. Now it's getting to the point where things at a certain distance are blurry. Most of the range of vision is just normal. So I'm like, I got to get glasses soon to reduce eye strain so it doesn't get worse. It's so boring as I talk about it. I'm just becoming a boring old man. My bones hurt. My eyes don't work. I'm afraid of death. What a load of horse shit, man. I'm just trying to limp through this bitch. Pierce, you had to ditch contacts because your nearsight went to crap. That sucks, buddy. Man, whatevs, bro. Whatevs. I'm middle-aged. I'm a boring ass middle-aged man who complains about a fucking card game. That's what I fucking do with my time. Oh. Yeah. I feel like, I mean, it's eyes aside or whatever, I feel like I'm in less rough shape than I was years ago. Like, back when things were super hard and we were mega poor and just really, really scraping to get by, crazy times, I was in worse health than I am now. So, whatever. I'm going to get to live longer than I would have. That's definitely the case. And I'm sure by the time I get to the end of it, I won't want any more anyhow. So I ain't worried about it. Jugglum, thanks, buddy. I appreciate the nice things that you're saying. I'm glad you love what I do. I have a lot of fun with it. I have a lot of fun. And I'm glad that I don't have to like pretend like, oh, nothing's ever a problem, nothing's wrong, and I gotta put on a fake front for you guys and always be like, hey, everything's always happy, a-diddly-diddly-dee, nothing's ever wrong, don't think about nothing, right? Like, there's lots of people who do that already, so people are getting served plenty of that, but I feel like there's fewer people who will just be real with you on the internet than ever, and there's just so much fakeness, and I hate it. And I don't want to be fake. I also don't want to be a downer. Just fucking cry on, oh my God, my body is failing and I can't take it. I need a blanket and my mother to hold me. Right? Like, I like to laugh at the grim shit rather than fucking get all weepy about that. Jess, yeah, bro, I know. Halfway to dead if I make it to 90. I thought the same thing. Right after, I'm like, I'm halfway if I make it to 90. And then my brain's like, you think you're gonna make it to 90, bro? You think you make healthy enough choices, you're gonna make it to 90? Really? You make it to 90, you're gonna be a shambling corpse that can't do nothing, probably. So, if I make it, cool. Cool. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Fisher, you wish that other Magic YouTubers would be half as honest or entertaining as me? Hell yeah, buddy! Kenny, what just do? What are you talking about? That you're being ridiculous. You're being ridiculous. Yeah, this lemonade's all right, man. It's all right. It's all right. I'm gonna give it a kind of thumbs up. You know, not a fully erect, throbbing thumbs up, but like a, you know, a chub bit, a little bit of a wiggle. That's my rating. What up, Heavy Metal? Showing up just for the goodbyes, my friend. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're actually wrapping it up. We is wrapping it up. So thanks for coming and hanging out. Everybody, have a good time. We'll be doing some more live stream action over the weekend. So we'll do some more Modern Horizons 3 action. Oh yeah, let me get in there. Let me dig towards my brain, son. Come on, get in there. Oh, it itches. It itches. All right, there we go. There we go. I've cleaned out my head. I'm good to go. So I'm going to descend into the waters of doom, and I will see you guys soon.